Welcome back to Wish Snatch 444. If you're new here, if you're turning back, welcome back. This video right here gonna be for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, that's something that impacts me on chart. Hope everyone having a blessed and beautiful day. May God continue to bless each and every one of you. Thank God for liking, for commenting, for subscribing. Thank God for just being here. You know, this gonna be a disclaimer for my videos. I'm gonna do this for all my videos. You know, I'm putting this comment section too. But this disclaimer: this is for entertainment purposes only. Use your discernment when watching tarot. Tarot has no gender. Flip, switch the roles however it fit into your life. Please don't make any sudden decisions about a situation. If you feel triggered, please don't watch. If you would like more on your situation, please feel free to email me. You know, I don't mean to trigger anybody. I don't mean to upset anybody. But if I say something, or if I mention something, it's trigger you, upset you, like sometimes something might make you mad, please feel free to unsubscribe. You know, like you can email me, let me know. But just don't leave nothing nasty in the comment section. Don't email me nothing nasty. You know, because I will block you off my email, I will block you off my channel. You know, because over here is a very high vibrational channel. You know, I love all my Soul Tribe family members. I love, you know, each and every one of you all. That's what I'm here for, to help you all. You know, I understand people going through some situations in their life and they still healing, they still going through trauma. You know, heal yourself, do your meditation, do whatever you need to do. You know, I don't mean to trigger nobody, I don't mean to upset nobody. You know, if I say something that you don't like, you know, feel free to click out, watch something else, unsubscribe. You know, I won't be mad, I won't be upset, you know, because I feel like, okay, I said something made them mad or whatever, you know, but it'll be okay. But the message that I got was, I heard the song by Michael Jackson, the iconic Michael Jackson, the song by Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. You know, he was one of my favorite artists that I still listen to today. I listen to his music all weekend. I looked at everything of Michael Jackson this past weekend, except for, I ain't finna get into, except for the trial and all that. I didn't look at nothing like that. I did look at his, when he passed away, and his funeral and stuff like that. You know, but mostly it was his songs. You know, I listened to, and while I was cleaning up or whatever I was doing in my home, you know, I was dancing, I was singing. It was just something about the song that uplifted me, you know. But one of the songs that my all time, all of his songs are my favorite. But the song that really, I mean, like, I would, like, I cannot watch it. I can't watch the video to go to that song. Like, I seen the video when he did, it for the Super Bowl. I think it was in 1993 when he did this song for the Super Bowl, Heal the World. And I sat there and I literally cried, like tears was flowing. Like I was singing but I was crying at the same time. Like that is one of my all time favorite songs, because we know Michael was an empath. We know Michael was a chosen one. He was, even though he was a Virgo, I feel like he had Aries in his chart too. You know, he was an empath. He might didn't have Aries in chart. He might did. But you know, but Michael Jackson was an icon. He brought people together. You know, of all races, from different nations, size. You know, from young to old. You know, but he brought everybody together. And that's what I liked about Michael Jackson. You know, he was one of my all time favorite artists of all time. He will always be. I have other favorite artists, but Michael Jackson will be my die-hard favorite. You know, I like, When Michael Jackson was born, I wasn't born. I wasn't even thought about. I wasn't born in 1950. I was born later on. That's when I learned about Michael Jackson. Um, I heard him on the radio, and then I seen a video or something uh, when he was smaller, when they first started the Jackson Five, him and his brother, and oh my God, I just fell in love with them. Then I used to always look at the movie. What was it? Jackson Five, The American Dream story. Like I I loved that movie. You know, I do want to see the movie with his nephew playing him in the movie. They say that's a really good movie. Everybody talk about it. They say that's a really good movie. You know, Michael Jackson was a Michael Jackson was an all-time favorite for everybody. If you didn't like Michael Jackson, if you don't like Michael Jackson, I understand, but I'm just saying like this. Don't come on my channel, leave nothing negative about Michael Jackson. Don't email me nothing negative. Like, oh, I triggered you because you said something about Michael Jackson. I don't like him. Da 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 da. This and that. Da 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 da. Like, you can keep it to yourself. Because over here is a die-hard fan of Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. I grew up listening to Michael Jackson. I wasn't born around the same time Michael Jackson was born. He is 30 years older than me, you know, but I still love Michael Jackson. I grew up listening to Michael Jackson. But, he did the song Hear the World. And when I listened to that, I knew it was a message in there. He was trying to make the world a better place for you and for me and for the entire human race. You know, like, cause there was like people were sick, people been sick and dying. That people dying from AIDS, people dying from gunshots, people dying from violence, environment, people dying from hazardous, like smoke, like people have asthma. Then some kids can go outside because they have a weak immune system. He was a giver. He gave more to charity than anybody else in the world. Michael Jackson was one of all-time best artists to me. I think there is some more artists, but I think Michael Jackson beat all the rest of them. Michael Jackson was one of my all-time favorites. He was born August 28, 1950 in Gary, Indiana. He died at the age of 50. He died June 25th of 2009. Somebody could resonate with that. Somebody could resonate with August. My birthday in August. He was a Virgo. His birthday is in August. My birthday is August. But my birthday is in the first part of August. His is in the last part of August, toward the last part. But like I said, I wasn't born around the time Michael Jackson came out. I learned about him later on in life, and I fell in love with him. And to this day, can't no one tell me nothing negative about Michael Jackson. When people were scapegoating him, making up these lies and slander about him, I still rock with Michael Jackson. Because Michael Jackson, you can't tell me nothing about Michael. Nothing. Like I said, he was an iconic person. Love. He was an icon. He was an icon. People love Michael Jackson. He was trying to heal the world with his music. He did with his music. He wanted to make it a better place. That is what you was doing. I put Aries. He could have had Aries in his chart. Someone could be something. You could be a Virgo with Aries in your chart. You could be an Aries with Virgo in your chart. Take what resonates, leave what don't. But you is healing the world. You is changing it for the better. You is making people wake up. You waking people up to what's going on around them. They were trying to. Sorry, y'all. And I had put something else, but we ain't gonna get into that. Maybe another time. But someone might can resonate with this because people are trying to pin something on you. I put Aries, but like I said, you could be Virgo with Aries in your chart. You could be Aries with Virgo in your chart. But they were trying to make him a scapegoat. But he was exonerated. He was found not guilty. He walked just like he was going to walk, Virgo. These people been trying to pin things on you for many, many years. People trying to throw you up under the bus. People trying to do this and that to you. But like I said, they made unjust cause towards you when they decided to slander your name, when they decided to mistreat you, when they decided to pin evidence on you that wasn't true. Like I said, somebody could resonate. Somebody's name could be Michael. Somebody's last name could be Jackson. Somebody could be 50. Somebody could be from Gary, Indiana. Somebody's birthday could be the 5th. Somebody, he died June 25th, 2009. Somebody could resonate with that. Somebody's birthday could be August, the 28th. Somebody could be born 1950. But, take what resonates, leave what don't. But like I said, you're a powerful empath. You're a powerful empath. Like, you could be an emperor or you could be an empress. These people trying to scapegoat you. These people doing the most in your energy and around you. They were trying to cause so much chaos and conflict with you and other people. One. Like, but you got a new beginning. These people trying to cause chaos and conflict so you won't get into your 10 of cups. So you won't have the happy home, happy life. So you won't get this get the love opportunity. For you won't have this opportunity in love partnership. They didn't want you to get this. The color purple could be significant to you. But you're protected. You could have created something powerful. Somebody could work with the moon, but you protecting what you created, or you need to protect what you are creating. You being prepared for something new. Never give up. Your ancient ancestors is preparing you something for something new because people want you juggling your pentacles. People want you juggling your finances. Juggling time, juggling them. Someone working too hard on multiple jobs. It could be you or someone in your energy. But you need to protect what you create. You need to bring balance and fun into your life. Juggling multiple priorities, like somebody want to believe you very creative. You was very courageous. You was brilliant. You was talented. You was independent. You was like somebody thought they could control you, but they can't control you. You could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And these people ain't being victorious. They ain't being victorious. They're losing everything that they thought they had. They ain't being victorious towards. They're losing everything. That foundation is crumbling. This could be a king of swords right here with his head to the side, like, cause he's very not very intelligent. Like they impractical. They doesn't have respect for you or for nobody else. And they didn't want you to get the 4 of Cups. Like they ain't very intelligent when it came up towards you. Cause you very empath. Like you're empath. You is very powerful. You could be an emperor, you could be male or female, but these people worked up against you. They worked up against you, and then they losing it. They tired, exhausted. Like this emperor, he tired and exhausted. That he can't control you. He can't manipulate you no more. He can't get people to work up against you no more. Cause people find out who you is and what you is. Number 10 could be significant to somebody. The number 5 is out here. But you leaving the situation behind because your ancient ancestors removing you from these situations because it's the end of a challenge time for you. Things are looking up. Welcome relief and finding your way to a peaceful place. Like you moving, you transitioning. Like the storm is behind you. Like There's gonna be a major storm in your engine and around you, and you're gonna transition. Like your ancient ancestors, or somebody did transition. Somebody could be passing away, but these people ain't being victorious when it came for you, when it came for your foundation, when it came for your livelihood. They ain't being victorious, because they didn't think people were gonna see you as creativity, that you was abundant blessed. That they were working up against you to try to stop your abundance and blessing. Like they they somebody balancing the budget. Like somebody could be balancing the budget. Like you is saving your money, you balancing out your budget. You balancing out your budget. You ain't spending. Oh, you somebody need to balance out their budget. Somebody need not spend so much. Just save. Or somebody saving their money, like putting it in a Roth account, putting it in a 401k. Retirement. Somebody could be saving for retirement. Someone is saving for the long haul. Because these people doing the most in your energy and around you. Like I said, they don't want you to get this love and partnership. They didn't want the person to send you feeling nonchalant, about you. Like they was spreading lies and rumors about you. Like got the King of Cup here. They're very trustworthy, honorable, devoted. But somebody might have to be cautious. This King of Cup is being very cautious around you right now. Being very cautious of people. This could be you, someone in your energy, or someone around you. I'm gonna give y'all the names in a minute. Some names that came out, so I'm gonna give y'all the names in a minute. Oh yeah. Somebody working too hard, working too hard on multiple jobs, they ain't making prioritize for fun, No, that's how I feel like Michael Jackson was. He had multiple priorities. He was working hard on his career. He didn't have time for fun as a child. His father didn't let him have fun. They didn't have, I don't know if they celebrate, like I said, I didn't know if they celebrated birthdays. I think they didn't celebrate holidays and stuff like that. So as he grew up older, he got more into childlike things. He was gravitated towards kids because he's an empath. Like not like that, y'all. I mean, like he was still a child at heart. He was still not like he was grown, but he still was a child at heart. He wanted to get back his childhood that he had lost. Maybe that's what you doing. Maybe you still a child at heart. You getting back to your childhood, that you lost. You still haven't had to see about your siblings. You had to get a job and to take care of yourself. Your parents wasn't there. Somebody could have been in foster care. Give me some more for Virgos. Yeah, Empress here. We got the Emperor and we got the Empress here. You could be birthing something. It's time to take action on what you need to do. You is giving birth to your dreams. You could be creating something, a project. You an emperor, you an empress. Somebody could be an emperor, somebody could be an empress. You could be male or female, but you could be female emperor, you could be male empress. You take roles however you feel in your life, flip switch, but somebody empress here. You sitting on your throne, you birthing something. Someone could like unicorns, like rabbits. You could be seeing rabbits. I hear Northern Star, something about the Northern Star. Somebody could have been born up under the Northern Star. You know, you got 9 computer, your wishes is coming true. Like, whatever you wishing for, Virgo, is coming true. Because these people thought they could stop it, but they can't stop your wishes from coming true. We got more here. We got Bert. We got Scott. We got Aaliyah. We got Davis. We got Gilliam. We got Jerome. We got White. So my name could be Michael. And Brandy. Take what resonate, leave what don't. So somebody could resonate with Michael Jackson. Somebody could be 50. Somebody could be 50. You know, somebody last name could be Jackson first. Somebody's first or last name could be Jackson. Somebody called it say MJ. No. But just take what resonate, leave what don't. Cause you fed up with these, you are fed up with the comments in your life. They're doing the most to you. They're trying to cause you upheavals. You know, they done lost you. Like, they done lost a good person. Like, they done lost the person that you truly and rightfully is. Like, you done went cold on these people. You don't like you don't went cold on these people. You know, your heart done turned to stone on these people. You don't like these people no more. You don't resonate with these people no more. You don't um vibrate with these people no more. You know, I'm gonna do a part 2 for you all. So let me. I'll be right back. You all do part 2.